Okay, let's finish up the tool panel over here. The next thing we're going to go is to the symbol sprayer. So in order for you to spray a symbol, you have to select a symbol. So we've got all these symbols over here, and you can actually create a symbol if you wanted to. Say I wanted a symbol out of a circle with a gradient. I can take that circle and bring it into, and say, circle. And here's my circle, so I can delete this. So I can select this, go to my symbol sprayer, and spray circles all over the place. It's kind of cool. I'm going to delete that. Let's try splatter and the symbol sprayer, and that splatters, creates splatters in the symbols. The symbol shifter kind of moves them around. The symbol scruncher kind of brings them together. The symbol sizer makes them different sizes. The symbol spinner makes them so they're not all looking exactly in the same direction. The symbol stainer, I'm not going to work on that. The screener gives them different levels of screen, and the symbol stylizer, I'm not going to work on that either. Let's see, so that is the symbol sprayer tool. The next one is the chart or graphing tool, and you can create any kind of graph with this tool. You can create bar charts, column charts, sphere charts, pie charts, any kind of chart, but it's very deep and I'm not going to go into it here. The next one is the artboard, and you can resize your artboard using this tool. The next one is the slice tool and the slice selection tool. These are for web design, so I'm going to go past this. The next one is the hand tool, which kind of moves you around in your space, but instead of doing this, I always hold the space bar and use the space bar. So if I hold the space bar, that brings the hand up. The next one is the zoom tool. I don't use this either. I use command space bar to zoom in, or you can zoom in like this or zoom out, or option command spacebar zooms out, spacebar command zooms in, option command spacebar zooms out, command spacebar zooms in. The next thing shows us what our current fill is, and what our current stroke is. This swaps them, so whatever your fill is now your stroke, and whatever your stroke is now your fill. This reverts it back to the default fill and stroke of white fill, black stroke. This is just a color fill, this is a gradient fill, and this is a no fill. I don't use these very often, and this is changing in screen mode. So that is the end of Illustrator's toolbox. Thanks.